Hello and welcome to Reviews. As always, I'm Plume Noir, and this is my fourth time starting this video. Uh, Not just because I don't want to review this book. My cats are being wound up tonight, and I keep racing around. I just had JR literally jump through the frame, and here he comes back again. I don't know what their deal is tonight. They're being brats. Anyway, I don't even really want to review this book. Domino Hotshots. It's another Marvel book that was canceled and came back, but this time was kind of a limited series. Um, and it's not very good. It's very rushed, and basically it's sisterhood. Yay! I mean, that's really what it is. Um, at the end of it, it's like eating cotton candy. I'm not even sure. I feel no different. I don't even feel entertained. Um, so I'm just gonna jump right in and get this out of the way because I have I have Faithless, a book I really liked, but no, I'm going to do Domino as my cat starts playing with stuff. This cover is actually kind of a striking cover. I like it, not just because we have the new Domino with the Kirby crackle around her, with her guns akimbo. No, but it's a striking cover. You got the Celestials up here, and yeah, this is fine. The cover is fine. Um, I'm okay with it. I don't know why we're going with the Celestial threat here. And it just it seems so out of place to have Domino, you know, taking on a celestial level threat. Um, so as you know, she mercy killed the other scientist, the male scientist, but it turned out that it got pushed JR away. I'll be doing a lot of that. Um, his girlfriend now comes back with the full power, and Silver Fox is pissed off somewhere. Um, and she's talking about how she's got all her friends. We took on a god and won. Even the Black Widow played along. The Black Widow. Why is she fangirling so much over Black Widow? Um, at least I have my posse intact. Bless their feisty hides. Whatever happens, they're my sisters. Okay, so here comes JR. Got to push him out of the way. Um, and yeah, you get the reveal of I like how you have like a celestial, but you still have the boots. It's like celestial up top, homeless down below. It's kind of funny. Yeah, she wants revenge because Domino killed her boyfriend, even though it was a mercy kill. She tries to explain this, but she's the executioner. Well, look at this. Look at their faces. If you looked at this in black and white, would you really be able to tell which character was which? Since they both have that same looking up, right eyebrow raised higher than the other. So, yeah. And Natasha says, "This is the moment. This is why I chose you, Nina, and not the Avengers. The Avengers couldn't help us right now. You think your power is just luck. You think of yourself as loaded dice, a stacked deck. And it's true. But for the other player, you're bad news, a walking cold streak. You're chaos, Domino, so be that chaos." Okay, luck and chaos are not the same thing, okay? And also, why does Domino need to have her power explained to her? Why is that? I mean, did she just suddenly forget? Has she never realized that? I no, I no, whatever. So she's going to take her on. So who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky. And not really. No, no. They start getting their ass handed to them. Uh, but before they go on, they have to do their whole "all hold hands" thing because with the power, you lose who you are and all you fear, and all you have is fear. It's a bad mix. And of course, we get the obligatory "I'm proud to fight with all of you. Winner take all." So whatever. This is kind of like the end of Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one, right? Yeah. So they try and shoot it. Shooting doesn't work, and even Black Widow realizes we're screwed. So this was your plan, and the plane goes by. This was your plan to just hope Domino's luck power. What? Were they hoping that this what does she call herself again, the executioner? Um, were you just hoping she'd trip and fall and break her own nose? So she's about to judge when suddenly someone comes running up. Yeah, it's Silver Fox, White Fox. I keep calling her Silver Fox. White Fox comes back. Hello, Hotshots. Did you miss me? And she's got the bit of the celestial constellation thing that, excuse me, they thought they threw into the sun. Hey, you have the cosmic thingy. I do, but please call it by its name in your tongue. The creation constellation. We have Stark's drones throw it into the sun. How did you take it? How? Because I am the fox and I do what I want. I, I, is that an obscure Alice Cooper reference? I- I- is that a really, really obscure Alice Cooper reference? Because if it is, I will give mad props to Gail Simone for making it's not the exact quote, but pretty darn close. Go ahead and Google that. Google that. It's a great song. Anyway, so she gives um the creation constellation, whatever the hell it's called. She gives it to Domino because this is Domino's book, and she starts being taught by the White Fox. Um, it goes into a trip into the mind and what they could do with the power now that she has the power to fight with um, the executioner woman, and start seeing various things. You could live all these lives, you could do whatever. It's basically all the temptation, and it ends up they end up just punching each other into the water with celestial power, and somehow Domino wins. Not quite sure how that worked out because I'm going to skip all that fight because most of this here is kind of the temptation of Nina and realizing where this power could take her. And oh yeah, of course, Dark Phoenix. We're gonna go along with that. Ha ha ha. And then it just wraps up really quickly. They basically punch the celestial power out of each other, and then they take the creation artifact, and she promises to bury it. So anyway, I'm just going right to the last page here. So we took some long showers, drank some cocoa, and waited until the sunrise together, just to be sure there was one. She had to work drinking into there. To be sure the Celestials didn't thumbs down the whole operation. I tried to kill you. I'm a monster. Nogan, you are grieving. That makes you human. And so, of course, we get Black Widow congratulating Domino. We won. Call me if you ever need me. Blah blah blah. Uh, I never meant to lead troops in the battle. I just wanted to have a team I believed in. Turns out I got both. And so, yeah, Domino asked for the thing to be buried in vibranium. And then we go to Costa Rica and tear a crooked orphanage to the ground. That's one of the things she saw in her little visions. Um, I never wanted to be a general or a god. I'm just Nina, and that's good enough. And so we have them all posing, looking tough while in half open bathrobes. I guess we get to see cleavage. That was verboten for so long there. And does White Fox shower with her mask on? And look how crazy Cowgirl is there. And Black Widow, they look psycho. So anyway, this is literally the page before is like when the last punch was being thrown. This is the epilogue. This is how the story ends on just this one quick page because Gail Simone had to spend half the book, doing this whole temptation of Domino thing and what she could do with the power, and it is so poorly paced. And she even says, "What? What's going on? Where are we? No, we're still fighting, and just taken to an alternate plane of existence." And uh, you wouldn't know this by reading this, but Gail Simone actually used to be a good writer, and she's not anymore. She really isn't. This is all sisterhood, which nothing wrong with that. I'm going to say nothing wrong with that. But every single book is that whole camaraderie, that whole sisterhood. I I'm just surprised that you have six women in the same place that aren't fighting. Okay, that's just saying, just saying. Okay, maybe that's a bad joke. Um, yeah, you have to. Black Widow explains her powers to Domino. Um, and yeah, the celestial threat. Black Widow chooses to have Domino take on these people because of her luck power, which ends up not even saving the day. Yeah, what saved the day is the fact that Domino knows who Dark Phoenix is and saw herself going down that path. That's what saved the day. It could have been any mutant. It could have been Scarlet Witch, who is a mutant and, on the Avengers. Is she still a mutant? They didn't retcon that when they took away her being Magneto's daughter, right? I think she's still a mutant, but it could have been anyone. It could have been Rogue. In fact, Rogue would have been better, to be honest. She could have just absorbed it right then and there without having to have the other uh, creation thing come up. This book is dumb. Gail Simone used to be a good writer, and she writes pretty much for Twitter now. For her seals on Twitter to, flap their fins together, and yeah, she probably has blocked me by now on Twitter anyway, so come on, get out of the way. Which is really sad because I love her Birds of Prey. I love her Secret Six. She just doesn't care anymore. Why does she need to? She doesn't need to try, is what it is. So, anyway, I'm done. This book is over, and we don't have to worry about this. But that last page, just look at this. Those are your heroes, all looking half crazed. Even the dark circles around the eyes. Maybe old black eyes. Alice Cooper. Maybe that was an Alice Cooper reference. Go figure. She's got the black thing around there. Okay, if that was done on purpose, that was clever. I'll give that. But this, I'm going 5 o'clock. The art wasn't as bad as it has been in previous issues. It looks like the characters, I gotta skip pages, don't always look up, but the artist does like to do that. You know, eyes always looking, up. So, yeah, what happened to Deadpool? I forgot what happened to him. He doesn't appear in this issue. I forgot what happened to him in the last issue. He took off or something. Anyway, book's dumb. I know it came out last week. Just don't pick it up. Stay away from it. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'm still going to do Faceless, even though tomorrow is New Comics Day. I still got to get around to Faceless. I'm catching up from my power outage and the storms that come through. So yeah, I'm still going to cover that and then move into the new issues. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.